Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Graham Arena, Rink 1, Rochester, Minnesota, JV showdown between your hometown Rochester Mayo Spartans and the visiting Hastings Raiders. Matt Boudin joined with Paul Schneider here on MBH Livestream. Paul, how are you doing this afternoon?
Doing pretty well.
Temperature is a little up.
It's nice outside.
Outside, still chilly in the rink.
Yeah,
We'll get through it.
Oh, yeah.
Got about a minute and a half left on warm-ups.
Feeling like the shortest winter in the history of Rochester, Minnesota. We're looking at 50s next week.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. 50s. Outdoor rinks are going to get tortured again.
Yeah.
Rough start to the outdoor rink season, and now...
You know, my kids bugged me for years. Hey, can you get us an outdoor rink for the backyard? I'm just like, no, I'm not.
Not a lot of sense.
This year's horrible.
Yeah.
If I had to pony up the money, boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just don't live in the right climate for that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's a nice, perfect temperature in here for hockey, and we'll have that's JV action here. Varsity to follow. That'll be also broadcast here live on Mayo Boys Hockey Live Stream.
What do we know about Hastings? Anything particular?
Well, this is one of those teams we scrimmaged before the season, and I thought the hockey was pretty even.
Yep, I remember it was something like 2-2. I think, they were doing that weird stuff with the power plays, so it wasn't really a good indicator on who's doing what. But yeah, both teams played pretty even.
You're right. And if I do remember correctly, most of the goals were scored on those special teams.
Yeah, special
teams. Five-on-five hockey was pretty much a wash with no goals. The one scouting report that I have heard about this Hastings team is they get most of their production from their top line, Paul.
Okay.
90+% of their goal scoring comes from that top line. So I think the idea and the keys to success are really going to be try to put some bodies on those guys and take them out of their comfort zone and
some extra attention when the first line's out and stay out of the box.
Stay out of the box would be another common theme that this team has run into.
I feel like the last game we might have done a little better job. I think we had fewer penalties the last game.
No, it's
a couple of tough battles too, except that Northfield game.
Definitely improving. Starting goaltender for the JV game here is going to be sophomore goaltender Gabrick Overton. He wears number 1 on his jersey. Not quite sure who's going to take the pipes for Hastings. We'll get that information out to you as soon as it is available. And welcome to any Hastings fans joining in. Paul, we got our work cut out for us. Hastings has one of the best live streams I've ever seen.
Oh, do they?
Very professional, multiple cameras. Very, very well produced. So
maybe we got to make some friends over there and talk about how that extra camera thing's going and how we can get that going for us.
That would be be some information.
We've been thinking about that. They got a nice power replay and all that.
Yeah,
they're on top of it.
Oh,
that's good.
It's their. I believe it's the Hastings Community Access Channel or something. Like, it's a professional.
Looks like they're perhaps going to be setting up over there. It looks like.
Perhaps they are. I see equipment.
Let's go over there and tell them they're not allowed to do it.
Until they give us the goods?
Yeah. They needed to bring the corn down. No.
Oh, that's
we are
more information on that. But Hastings fans led me down. You guys won my popcorn trophy.
Yeah. We are pro streaming, by the way. So if you feel like, hey, can our city stream in your arena? Well, the answer is going to be yes, as long as it's reciprocated.
Yeah, we do appreciate streaming. It's a full catalog of games, and if we miss one, we don't have that game in our arsenal, our library.
That's right.
In the future. I mean, that's my number one objective. Sonny Owen's going to take this draw for the Spartans. Get it started. We are in action. Fullerton picks it up. Tries to get it deep. Sonny Owen right there defending. He's going to drop it back. Christopherson, couple stick handles. He'll flip it up to Birch. Bouncing puck got through his stick, and now defensively, Bowman moves it to the near side. Bremer there. Puck battle. Pinching in from his defensive position is Aiden Theobald. Sonny Owen picks one up in the neutral zone. He's going to work it right in front of the Hastings bench and then get it deep. Goes wide on the forecheck, puck dug out, and then sent out towards the blue line. Gets through the stick of Theobald. No icing. Gonna have to retrieve it and start from their defensive red line. Dozois moves it through middle, gets it to the blue line, lost the handle. So far, just kind of back and forth in the middle. No shots yet. First minute of this hockey game is in the books. Christopherson flips one up. Bouncing puck at the blue line, held in. Shot came in off target. Luckily, because
that was close.
Looked like Overton went down to make the save with his glove, and it sailed right past there. Just off target. Play continues turnover, and back in on side are the Raiders. And bouncing puck eventually picked up by Christopherson. He moves it up towards Aiden Anderson, but it was behind him, and just got to get these passes, this accuracy on these passes a little bit dialed in. Turnover almost.
I think it's just, attention to detail. Making a pass is one thing, making it where it's supposed to be is another.
High breakout in progress.
Like that.
Dahl, came right through his stick. That had a little tempo on it, and he almost needed to. And now working it into the zone, shot up and over. Overton let that one go. Saw it was off target. A little bit of offensive pressure here for the Raiders early in the game. Colora walks away from one, then flips it up to Trigby Nelson. He's going to handle through with some defensive triangles of the Hastings. It's nice now centering pass towards Gertner, who is right out front, and hard shot in from the point. Off target. It's going to be picked up by Sonny Owen in the corner. Works it down low, and Trigby Nelson almost found a loose puck out front, but it's picked up by the Raiders. They're going to work through neutral now, and Myers is going to get it in deep. Ran into some resistance. Christopherson, nice angle at the half wall. Tried to flip one up towards Gertner. Jumping in on that play was a Hastings Raider player, and eventually played out to neutral.
Some exciting stick work there by Nelson, huh? He just dinked out 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah, got it.
Like, what got into him?
Got it through his defense pretty well. Here's Gertner defending and knocks the puck off of Ruder's stick. Eventually played into Colora. He's going to work it out of his defensive zone. Gains the red line on the far side, right in front of the Hastings bench. Going to pass middle. Went through the stick of Ollie Birch and eventually picked up by Colora. Turns, fires, first shot of the game. And the first save of the game for Nicholas Smelzer, who's getting the start for the Raiders.
Yeah, nice aggression here by Rochester Mayo right off the bat.
Little forecheck pressure and puck sent deep by Gavin Burns. He'll go for a change. Spartans regrouping, trying to get it out. Birch on the far side had to go through his stick, and then Henderson jumps on it. Brought it right to some traffic, and now turnover out front. One-timer and big-time first save.
We're getting a call here. Some roughing, perhaps. That might be a power play for Rochester. Let's take a look at the replay while they get that settled out.
Yeah, question marks on the...
This is what you don't want to do. Lose the puck behind your net and have a guy standing alone out front, but great save by Gabrick there to keep that out of the net. Oh my gosh, that's just what you don't want to do.
Great scoring chance. Wow.
We're going to get a power play out of this deal. I think there's a little aftermarket action down there, and they didn't like what Hastings did. I didn't necessarily see it.
I didn't see it either, Paul. It was well after the play, and kind of an unforced mistake there by Hastings. Going to give the power smear contracted power play to the Spartans here. First one of the game.
Got a 1-minute penalty up there. They're going to reset that.
Yeah,
I think maybe a cross check. Well, maybe we'll get the announcement here. Did you see what the call was?
I did not. Maybe they'll announce it, and we'll catch up on that. But yeah, in the attacking zone, got their grade A scoring chance they're looking for, and now we're going to have to kill a penalty. Still waiting for clock operators to fix it, and now they've got 2 penalties up there.
There we go. Take one off, put one up.
Face off on the far side, one forward by Colora. Bodal's going to check it down on the near side. He's at the half wall, trying to get it out to the point, eventually towards Hendrickson. Wasn't his first option. Looked like that puck kind of handcuffed him a little bit.
That puck's just lost between everybody's feet right now.
Yeah, it's cross-checking, Paul.
There we go.
Mason Reuter for cross-checking, and it's power smear contracting power play, and here's Fullerton. That could have been interference.
Close.
Fullerton still in on the forecheck, and that's that play that sometimes it's enforced, sometimes not. Puck was behind the defenseman. He put body contact on it. It was Fullerton.
I think his saving grace was it was played kind of linear, and he didn't have to deviate from his path.
Here's Nelson, shot blocked.
My gosh, we're just giving this up.
Little zone clear. Bremer got the block, and now he's in with the puck. Centering pass to Fullerton. This big pad save made. Shorthanded goals were way too often against this JV team in that last game against New Prague.
Yeah, was it end up with 3 of them, or was it just 2?
I think 2 shorthanded and another power play or something.
Yeah,
like that.
special teams was not friendly. Not kind to Mayo.
Already a minute gone on power smear contracting power play. Nice defensive play there by Dolman. Doesn't get the clear, though. Christopherson held it in. Little skate in a good spot. to hold the zone. And now at the end wall, a little puck battle. Ollie Birch in there grinding it out. Sonny Owen joins in the support. Owen's going to walk away with it. Feeds puck over to Dozois. Now to Christofferson. Back down towards Dozois. He's on the outside of the near face-off circle. Shot from the middle. Trickled just past the goaltender. Had to make a stop on that shot, and now the clearing attempt held in by Dozois. Drops one to the blue line, and Theobald had it bounce over his stick at the neutral zone. 10 seconds left in the man advantage for the Spartans, and now Fullerton creates another turnover shot. Hit the pipe on the way. So a couple great shorthanded opportunities for Hastings, mostly on the strength of some strong forechecking by Brecken Fullerton, and now a stretch pass. Sees Smelzer into the zone. He drops one, glove save made, rebounds right out front. No blue jerseys, thankfully.
His glove was up there. I think it just kind of hit the glove. The glove moved so freely that I thought it was the net.
Uh-oh. Oh, just a flash on the camera. I don't know what that was all about. Not sure cables are plugged in.
You got the, I thought you meant like a strobe light was going off on that thing.
No, I just went to a black screen. Now, finally picked up in the neutral zone by Trigby Nelson. He gets it deep, sees Gertner on the half wall, works it up there, but a little puck battle. He drops it to Theobald. His shot off target, tipped out front. Ooh, and
I think it was tipped by the Hastings player.
It was.
That would have been an own goal there. I would not like that.
It was, and it created just an absolute beauty of a rebound out front, too, if the Spartans could have capitalized on that. Here's a centering pass towards Nelson. A hard shotting from the point by Christofferson, both off target. And eventually the puck sent for an icing. So we'll have a attacking zone face-off. Shots 4-1 in favor of the visiting Hastings Raiders.
Yeah, pretty good back and forth. A couple of good scoring chances by both teams here, even with only one shot on net. We've had a couple of travel through the crease.
We'll try to tighten
Trying to figure out, Matt, like the history here. We've seen a lot of centering passes where our centerman just doesn't have their stick on the ice and they're getting fought off. And I don't know what the magic of that is. You got to keep your stick on the inside of their stick, which I'm sure is challenging. It seems like we're on the short end of the stick all the time there.
Sonny Owen creates the turnover. He's able to hold his own, but falls right to the stick of Myers. He gets it back out to neutral. Calora, a couple stick handles, and then over to Christofferson, hard off the glass into the neutral zone. Aiden Anderson trying to pick up the puck, and eventually the Raiders get it into the zone again. Looks like their strategy so far is get it in and forecheck it, try to create turnovers, which
is a good strategy.
That led to some success there in the penalty kill situation as well. Here's that forecheck, and puck taken away, fed back in deep, and eventually Sonny Owen, but he drops it to a blank area of the ice. Burns centering pass right out front, tipped on the way by Savage and actually Sataram.
Those are the turnovers that are killing us deep in our zone and giving them free shots in front of the net.
Anderson just created a turnover of his own, but
it's like 36 men on the ice right now.
There's a lot of hockey players in transition there. And here, drop pass towards Hendrickson. Defended well, and then puck battle, hard shot, blocker save made. Really good save there off the stick of Christofferson. Our best scoring chance, I'd say, so far in this game.
I like seeing Christofferson with open ice there to skate. He's got a nice little wrister.
Jesse Hendrickson drops one towards Birch. Birch uses the boards, gets it out to Dozois, goes through his stick, and then Christofferson pinching in. Holds his own. Birch centering pass to Hendrickson, sliding over and recovering well.
You couldn't have asked for more on that other than it was a little too deep to get the shot off.
Yeah, wow.
Here we go.
Into the zone onside, Dozois. Over to Hendrickson, his shot just off target.
Definitely some good puck work here by Mayo.
Transitioning with speed and beating Overton on the blocker side is Jackson Dolman, sophomore defenseman.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Boy, Mayo had a couple of good chances down there. They turned this one out of their zone and just take it down and score. Just must have beat them lower blocker side, I think, from what I saw. Yeah, he comes in across here and just nice wrister with a body in front of him.
Yeah, through that screen that was created by the defenseman. And yeah, beats him short side. First goal of the game goes to the Hastings Raiders. 1-0 lead, 6:11 left here in the first period.
Let's see. Oh, look at that crazy bounce.
Yeah, right out front. right to the slot. I believe it's going to be an unassisted goal for Dolman.
Yeah, looks like it.
The referee kind of got into the area where the Raiders player wanted to play. Now back checking hard as Theobald takes the player off his skates. Play continues. Centering pass goes right through the crease and falls to the neutral zone. So regrouping is Weber. He'll come near side. Summers with it. Works it in. Hard shot. Glove save made. And that was Ben Tolney. Decent shot right from the slot. Now right up to the point. Hastings Raiders all over this one. Shot in, stick save made, comes near side. Puck now out to the point, hard shot, never got there. Traffic out front, rebound, too many opportunities. Eventually Gertner tried to work it through neutral, defended, and now to the stick of Theobald. He plays it to Calora. Calora back to Theobald, running into some pressure, out to the bench, and that's too many men, not called. Ooh, got away with that one. Player right off the bench was absolutely the one to call that.
Yeah.
Play that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one they usually get called when you come off the bench and the puck hits your stick. It's almost every time.
And now a shot in from Theobald that was low to the ice. Good shot. Rebound came to the defensive stick of a Raider and now into the zone with speed as Gavin Burns kind of had the puck fall off his stick a bit, taken over by the Spartans. Now if they go, they got a 2-1. Hendrickson's in on the attack. Dives in on his shorthand, his backhand side. Tried to trail that puck in through the 5-hole. Well defended.
Yeah, he made his decision. He wasn't passing that day, but he was going to take that himself.
I think that's the right call, too. Here's a shot. Rebounds right out front, picked up by Christopherson.
Yeah.
Dahl was trailing the play and was going to be there to pick up any rebounds, but I like seeing Jesse Henderson shoot the puck.
Yeah, I wish that second person coming in has to go to the front of the net. I mean, that's where that puck was going to be sitting, and I don't know, it was probably off to the wing a little bit, but you got to get to the center on something like that.
Now puck into the near side corner. First to that puck, it's going to be Myers. Feeds it down deep, centering pass, went through the stick. The Raiders player came from right out front.
Great pressure by Dojois, and then he takes a backsided check there.
Puck played in deep there by Leonard. In on the forecheck, he's going to pick it up in the corner. Little battle against Christopherson. And eventually puck picked up by Fullerton. Hard shot. Got tipped on the way, never got on target. Now it's in the far side corner. Fullerton with it again. Tried to step through traffic, denied by Dozois. Oh, one-timer, broken stick. Fullerton had nothing but net to shoot on it.
God,
he's got to drop that stick. That's a penalty. Yeah, Fullerton's going to get called for a penalty. He was trying to play this puck with his broken stick. So another mistake.
I did that once in my youth. There was a puck came across the middle in front of the net, and I swung and broke it, and the puck was just sitting there. I tried to stab it.
Yeah, natural instincts are to continue to use it, but yeah.
I think that was actually my first year. I actually didn't even know that was a rule. I should have known, but no one ever said, "Hey, drop your stick immediately."
Well, you know, after one time.
I got the replay on it. Let's take a look. It's kind of fun.
So just an absolutely yawning net on this near side for Fullerton. You can see him call for it, and then you can see the stick blade go flying up. Oh, hit the ceiling.
Then did he just go try to play it for fun? Is that what he was doing?
And then he was trying to,
He's probably so frustrated. He's like, darn it, and went after it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt he's thinking what could have been.
Yeah.
Ran into a little break foul. Here's a hard forecheck on the PK again.
Ooh. Little slash by Anderson. He didn't like the way he was hooking him with that stick.
So it goes as a delay of game call. Lesson out there to you youngsters. If your stick does break,
you got to drop her.
Got to drop it, yeah. Hayden Anderson works it down. They're working the left side. Now back up to Anderson. Over to the far side. Hendrickson finds Calora. Nice passing able, but wow. Couldn't pull the trigger on it and feeds it down low to Dahl. Dahl back to Calora. And now Calora walking in, tried to jam one in. It goes behind the net. Calora still with it.
Ooh, that boy's just bigger than him. Yeah. Looked up high, but it's probably just a size differential.
So big time clear. A minute left in the Power Smear contracting power play. Here for the Spartans. Wow. Very mistake.
Yeah, that pass cannot be made.
Now Gertner had it right out front now. On the far side, Ollie Birch is going to dig it out. Works it to the near side. Theobald's pinching in from his defensive spot. Held in. Hendrickson with it. Back to Theobald. Theobald shot. Off target. Gertner tried to get a piece of it, but that thing was well wide.
Good tipped attempt, but sticks aren't made that long.
Yeah. Well, Gertner's stick might be. He's pretty tall.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Out to Theobald. Should rip this right away. He does, and block.
Oh, he's shooting ducks.
Big time block by the Raiders.
Another duck.
Another block. 10 seconds and a big time clear for the Raiders. That's pretty much going to do it for this man advantage. Theobald back, and then comes the near side. One touch pass by Gertner. Christofferson has it. Walks to the middle. Forehand side. His shot gets tipped on the way. Play continues at the end wall. It feeds to the far side where Gavin Burns works it out to neutral. Theobald's going to pick it up over to Christofferson with speed through neutral. Ooh, got his pocket picked there by Fullerton.
Yeah, they got aggressive with the sticks here, Hastings is.
Saniona has 30 seconds left in this period to get it in and make something happen. Centering pass towards Birch. Defended there, and now back the other way comes Fullerton. Left-handed stick's going to have to come up with some kind of an option. Decides to try to feed one to the middle on his backhand. But Owen picks it up. Now he's got 8 seconds. Gets the puck in deep. Still battling for it. 5 seconds. Shot from behind the net. Not a bad idea there by Aiden Anderson.
That might be the most perfect period we've timed. That was like on the money. Anyway, let's recap that bad boy. That was a pretty fun.
Good period, yeah.
And, very few stoppages and 0 pucks out of play, believe it or not. After that big charity event
yeah,
where we couldn't stop them from going out of the zone, out of the arena, we've got 0 in the first period.
Good call. I didn't even pay attention to that, but that saved some money.
I don't think we got a stoppage of play in the first 4.5 minutes. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Makes my job easy.
Quick pace, quick action, 1-0 lead. Hastings Raiders on the strength of just a individual effort by Jackson Dolman. Carried that puck through neutral, got the hard shot off through traffic, and beat our starting goaltender, Gabrick Overton.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was the breakout after 2 of some of our best opportunities to score for Rochester with some wide open nettage there that we missed, and then he takes it down and makes no mistake. Good use of the defensive player to kind of screen that, I think.
Yeah.
Zipped it. Nice low shot.
Yep.
That beat Overton, I think, below the blocker.
Another standout player out there on the penalty kill, I thought, was Brecken Fullerton. Just forechecking the Spartans into oblivion.
You got an extra Overton?
Fullerton,
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Did I say it correct?
That's my, I thought, well, you never know. With me, you never know.
Yeah, he had a couple nice opportunities. He rang the pipe on that one. The first power play attempt for the Spartans on that Power Smear contracting power play. But, I think Spartans are in this one. Shots 8-5.
Yeah, this will be a fun game. And hopefully it stays close. Keep it entertaining the whole way down.
Looks like Nathan Rosenberg has joined the offensive attack.
And we got Gorigoyo.
Yeah.
Rosenberg, Gorigoyo. I'm guessing we lost
Kellen
Sonny.
Huey's out there too.
Huey out too? Yep, I see him.
Yeah, I'm guessing Birch, Sonny, and I don't know if there's one more. Yeah, you got it right there. It's taped down.
Oh, you taped her. Okay. Kind of hard to see. You got to find out. There, we got a first on Sonny. We got Bodie coming in the third.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely need help with all the injuries we got to Campfield and Schneider, both out.
It's been another very unfortunate theme to the season is injuries, which physical game, they definitely occur, but
and it's hard. It's a shorter season. It's hard if you get injured, significantly. It's hard to find your way back.
You're gonna miss some significant time. Yeah, it's too bad.
All right.
So the brief intermission looks like it's coming to an end. They'll have a second period long change in this second period. See what that unravels. So far, just Just the 2 penalties assessed against the Raiders. Nothing against the Spartans as of yet. So let's knock on wood and keep that trend going. I like that.
Nice clean period.
Center ice face-off. Gargoyle to take the draw against Fullerton. It's eventually played into the zone. Spartans regrouping. Breakout pass, a little disconnected, but the forecheck of Rosenberg almost created some good zone time, but eventually Fullerton had it, lost it in neutral, and now Gargoyle gets it in deep. Feeds it to the far side corner. Rosenberg's going to try to pinch in and pick this one up, but it's quickly swept behind the red line and transitioning near side by the Raiders. Still looking to get full possession of that and work it out of their zone, and now they are. Fullerton goes cross ice. Trey Bremer shot off high and hard. Off target. Dozois taken down through, no call.
No call. Not that we could see what happened. Gargoyle looking like a man on a mission here first shift out.
Pinching in is Kellen Huey. Holds his own. Gargoyle, yeah, wow. Just attacking. Now Bodal jumps into forecheck while Gargoyle goes for line change.
Yeah, that was a full minute of full effort.
Trey Bremer with it, works it in. Backhand shot off target. Aiden Anderson picks it up on the far side. Works it up towards Dahl. Does well to chip it out into the neutral zone, and then there's a hard puck out of play.
Puck out of play, like we ordered it.
Hot one onto the bench, right at the Mayo Spartans side of the center ice red line. So that faceoff will be in front of head coach Ron Moffitt.
Maybe we don't call that puck out of play when it's in the bench, right?
Well, we weren't credited.
The money anyway.
We weren't, yeah, when we. But I think technically that is.
Yeah, that sure is.
Now through neutral, drop pass, hard shot. And wow, that one beat the glove side.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Drop pass to Benjamin Tomey.
Let's see if I screwed that up or not. Hopefully not. Nice breakout, and he got this drop pass, I believe it was, and he just enough of a screen to just. Well, no, he was pretty much wide open. Just a nice shot to the low side.
It was Lucas Niederkorn carrying through neutral and drops the puck to Tomey. Tomey, left-handed stick, just dials up a one-timer and extends the lead 2-0 now. This puck played in. Overton will cover and get a whistle. Try to settle things down, but yeah, quick strike here in the second period. Tomey takes the draw for the Raiders. Puck played to the far side by Calora. Theobald's going to pick it up. He's got some room, and he tried to work one up towards Gertner through his stick. Goes for an icing.
Well, this Hastings team is loaded with seniors.
Yeah, I counted them. It's like 13 of them. Ooh.
Yeah.
So after the icing, faceoff will be on the far side. Gargoyle takes the draw, loses it to the Raiders, and rebound, just developed out of nowhere. Puck played in outside the net. Overton gets a whistle, but that puck bounced right to a dangerous spot.
Yeah, just floating around in that danger zone there. Luckily for us, the puck got played behind the net and covered by Overton.
Henderson will take this draw now on the near side. Jumping in to try to pick it up is Dozois, but a hard shot. Ooh.
Boy.
It was Keshav Sitaram.
Overton getting tested this period.
Yeah. Big save there.
That was a crafty move by...
Yeah, good. I went with Sitaram. I've said it differently 3 times. We'll lock into something here, but very athletic play off that face-off. Now puck played in, no icing. Good hard forecheck. Ooh, dangerous. Contact there, right, coming in right at the end wall. Dozois and Callan Huey look at each other. Unsure who was going to play that puck eventually. Callan Huey does, but couldn't get it out of the zone. Now on the far side, Rosenberg flips one up towards Hendrickson, but they're disconnected again, and still in attacking are the Raiders. Theobald's going to try to work it near side and then drops it to Rosenberg, who's on the half wall on the far side. He's got some space now. Cross ice pass towards Dozois, went through Traffic never got there, but Rosenberg finally gets it in. Hard shot, takes a big hit, but that shot was a good low shot right on net. Kellen Huey works it down deep, and on the far side, looks like Brody Carlson's there to work it out for the Raiders. Now into the zone on the far side. Drop pass, one-timer falls to the near side corner. Forecheck played down low and then eventually picked up by Gargoyle. He had it taken away from him. And now still trying to get out.
Forecheck is insanely good on this Hastings team. They're all over it.
Yeah, they got really good positional forecheck.
Yeah, it's like, how do you write that up? We've got a drawing board. Hey, just pester these guys until you get the puck. And it works out. Never out of position.
There's a takeaway in the neutral zone in progress. Fullerton picks it up. Hard shot. Glove save made.
Yeah, a couple of nice saves here of late by Overton just to keep this one close. You guys are peppering the net. This looks like the goal. Yeah, I think I double pumped it.
Didn't pick it up. Too bad.
Nice tip up front by Hastings.
Still controlled by the Raiders. Now jumping on it with a shot there is Mason Reuter. Turner has it now for the Spartans into the zone, trying to find the handle on it, taken away. And going back the other way is Trey Bremer. Bremer, who couldn't get it through Colora. Looked like a trailer got there and got a hard shot in, but that save is made.
Yeah, Bremer got that puck poked off, and then whoever that was trailing.
McGraw, I believe Alex McGraw, sophomore defenseman. Johnny on the spot.
That turned into a good scoring chance there for him.
Face off far side. Draw to be taken by Tomey for the Raiders. He wins it back. Nelson's going to find the loose puck and gets it out to neutral. Ooh, Gargoyle couldn't capitalize on that. Mishandled puck. They do pick up possession and they're trying to work it out of their zone. They're just getting stuck in the attacking zone or the defensive zone, I should say, in the perspective of the Spartans, and just leads to bad things.
Yeah, right. Every time they get her deep, it's a struggle for Mayo to get it out even.
Gargoyle lost the handle right in front of the Mayo bench there.
Oh, Gertner.
Put it in, and Gertner, yeah.
Wrecking balling it up.
Takes matters into his own hands. Now back in the zone, full possession of the puck, hard shot blocked by Colora on the way. Still picked up by the forecheck of the Raiders. Now setting up some more offense. Hard shot, glove save made, came off the stick of Andrew McGraw. A lot of, I don't know if they're brothers on the team. I see two McGraws, I see two Smelzers. I think I saw a couple Myers. It's a family affair up in Hastings, Paul.
Got Smelser on the top, one on the goalie, one forward. Top and bottom.
This puck controlled by the Raiders off the faceoff again. Played in. Ooh, it fell all the way to Kellen Huey. Tried to work it up, and another turnover. Hard shot save made. Rebound was right there. Colora is going to.
Oh, yeah. Now we got some madness going on.
Second one.
You know, I appreciate that they're taking both of them to begin with. Overton's probably lucky he didn't get a double. But,
yeah. Well, the defense lost track of Gavin Burns right in front of the net, and Overton made the save clean, no rebounds. But Burns was right there to cause some chaos.
Yeah, I tell you, it's one of those things where, you know, if a guy slashes the goalie, it almost never gets called until someone comes in and hammers him. They got to take them both.
And then they take them both.
Yeah, take the guy originally, and then maybe you wouldn't have the second guy coming in there. Although I doubt it. This is hockey. Everybody likes to defend the goalie. So coincidental roughing penalties keeps it even strength.
Yep, 5-on-5 hockey continues. Now Fullerton's going to pick up a loose puck through neutral. His shot off target on the near side, but in a dangerous spot there.
Yeah, good position. Just through that.
Bourgeois picks up loose puck and only get it as far as the red line. It's quickly taken over by the Raiders, and they're just building confidence too. with the forecheck creating such problems for the Spartans, they're just going to keep attacking.
Nice defensive plays there by Dojois.
Yeah, working hard out the point to disrupt things. Eventually, puck comes in and it's scored by Fullerton. Just lose puck right in the slot. And he rips one top shelf, 3-0 lead for the Hastings Raiders.
Unfortunately, that biscuit got put out front, and he had an open area to shoot from, and he did not miss it. And he just came out on his own, turned and fired. Getting some warnings there, Matt?
No, it's just something about this cable. It keeps flashing like a black screen, and
you got it short in there, maybe.
It's not excited about how it's operating currently, but we must move on. We must find a way through. Here's Kellen Huey, holds one in, and finally some offensive presence here for the Spartans. Probably the first time I remembered on this side. Ooh, take over there by Gargoyle. Yeah, this ice has been slanted in the wrong direction for far too long.
Yeah, this period's been a rough one.
See the shot count just mounting in favor of the Raiders as well. Here's a breakout pass towards Gargoyle. Got it through neutral, but then another takeaway by the Raiders. Back into the zone. Centering pass. Kellen Huey's going to meet that one, and then he tries to feed one up, and that's turnover. And that eventually jammed out to the neutral ice area. Quick transition, and back in are the Raiders.
Oh, that got poked away at the last second, and that was going in.
Yeah, good play there by Trey Bremer. Just got it down low, and then fed one to the middle. And now Bremer with a shot.
Oh, he piped it from
about 6 feet.
Yeah. Point blank range.
Takeover by the Spartans there. Gargoyle ran right into the snow traffic in front of the bench, but still maintains possession now. Feeds one down the near side corner. Rosenberg, who had his stick tied up, couldn't get any good wood on that one. Still battling for it, though, is Rosenberg in the near side half wall. Theobald in there supporting as well as Nelson.
Yeah, 3-on-3 scrum down there.
Eventually, Henderson walks away with that hard shot, who went through Nelson's stick, far side corner. Picked up and sent below their defensive net. And now out to neutral. Gertner finds a handle, gets it deep, touching up is Henderson. He'll get back in on the forecheck. Puck played near side now. In the corner, little takeaway. Theobald was pinching in, feeds it down low. And Triggy Nelson's going to try to give chase, but it's picked up by the Raiders. Breakout in progress now. McGraw got it through neutral. Rosenberg jumped on it, got it back in, and now here's a shot 200 feet for icing.
Yeah, there's some sustained pressure there by Mayo. Forced them to ice it. That's a good sign. Hope we can keep that theme going. We got a goalie change here for Hastings.
Oh, interesting.
Coming in number 29.
Shared minutes. Okay,
Charles Stoffel.
Charlie Stoffel getting the
sophomore.
Second half of this game. Nicholas Smelzer played quite well in his effort, and now here's a breakaway developing. If he can get some speed in, wow, tenacious back check.
Ooh.
Did well to take that off his stick and deny the opportunity, and going back the other way is Gargoyle. He had it taken off his stick. Dozois taking off the puck, and now going back the other way. Jackson Dolman. Dolman still with it, flips one up, rebounds there, 2 saves by Nelson. Ooh, by Overton. Puck was still free and got a whistle. That was fortunate.
Yeah, I think Overton actually did have it. He wasn't so sure of it with his appearance, the way he was looking around, but it was under his glove.
Kind of scrambling for it, had to reach back to his left hand, glove hand side, and did cover it up.
Yeah. Overall, Overton's having a day.
Great day.
Some big saves made today so far.
So near side faceoff. Hendrickson will take the draw for the Spartans. Still winning back to Huey. Feeds it to the far side. Bo Dolls in that position. Steps through a check and then try to play a breakout pass, but Raiders forecheck all over it. Rebound right out front. Kellen Huey jumps on that one, clears it to safety. So that was a dangerous spot again for the Raiders. Now played deep by Dolman. On the far side, giving chase was Soterum. Little puck battle. He feeds it now to the near side. And then eventually played down low by Hayden Myers. Still trying to get possession of this thing are the Spartans at the half wall. It's going to be loose puck picked up by Trigby Nelson. He feeds it up to Dahl. Got through. Oh, Henderson would have had an absolute breakaway.
Yeah, boy, we just,
His momentum just took him in there, and that was probably eyes wide open. He got excited for sure.
Yeah, it was just, we have so many breakdowns at the moment of truth. Make it or break it moves.
There's a puck right at the doorstep. Actually got there off the stick of a Raider who had tried to stick handle. Now a takeaway Gargoyle has. He's on his backhand, so he's just trying to work some space. He eventually feeds it down low. Now Nelson. A couple of Hastings Raider battling for the puck. Gargoyle walks away with it, throws the brakes on where it's down low, feeds it to the far side.
Yeah, got tripped up and sacked.
And then eventually puck played for an icing, so having to relieve some pressures, some offensive zone time for the Spartans. Didn't really lead to anything too threatening, but had some possession down there, looking to work something in the middle, and that's positive. Positive change.
Gargoyle is he's fighting hard, trying to make something happen.
For attacking zone face-off, Henderson feeds it forward and then jumps on it, tries to work it in there. Goaltender Charlie Stoffel makes his first save of his appearance here in the JV action.
Yeah, that was a good shot right off the face-off win there.
Start from the same side. We'll see what Henderson decides to do this time. Look like he's, try it again, push it forward. He's a left-handed shot, so if he can work it just barely and then rip one on his forehand side, that's seems to be his idea there. Back-checking hard is Kalora. Looks it over to Theobald. Theobald, who tried to jam one through it, did find the stick of Kalora, ran us some traffic there, and now Rosenberg.
Oh my!
Great there. Ooh. Everybody up unaffected, but that was a big time hit.
God, yeah.
Rosenberg kind of hung out to dry there as the puck was just out of his reach. He did everything he could to move the puck forward. Sacrificed everything on that big hit.
Yeah, another big save by Overton. He's doing everything he can to keep us in it.
Yeah, he absolutely is. 22 shots so far for the Raiders, just 7 for the Spartans, and it's really the second period's kind of been all Hastings Raiders. You see it quite evident in the shots on net here.
Yeah, what are we up? 8-5. Now it's 22-7.
Yeah. And now, just a free lane right to the front of the net there for Bremer.
And they got good patience with the puck. They kind of let things open up.
Fullerton will take this draw against Gargoyle. It's going to be controlled by the Raiders. Shot from the outside, save made by Overton, and we'll start again from the exact same spot. 3 minutes, 18 seconds left here, second period. Thanks for tuning in, Mayo Boys Hockey live stream. Loose puck. And smart play there.
There you go.
Smart play there by Trey Bremer, who jumped in. He was going to be on his backhand side, so he fed it to the point where Joseph Leonard gets a shot, and then the rebound is finished.
Like I said, he was kind of trying to size that puck, settle that puck down so he could get a shot, but once he realized it took too long, he made the smart decision, dumped it to the point, and created a scoring opportunity here.
Yeah, so I think Bremer's going to get credit for the goal. The assist will go to number 14, Joseph Leonard.
Now, was that a goal from the point, or was it a putback?
No, I think it was a rebound out front. Assisted by number 14, Joseph Leonard. So they've announced the goal scorer as Brecken Fullerton, but it was number 5, Trey Bremer, who led the celebration at the bench. So, I mean, I don't want to discredit. Ooh, puck played in from a short angle. Finds the crease area where Stoffel finds the puck, gets the whistle. Yeah, we find, Paul, they don't get a lot of the points in the assist correct.
No.
as often as you'd think they'd be able to. Puck through neutral. Nice body contact. Ooh, Kalora hit the little pad on the outside of that bench on the way, too. Looks unaffected by the play. Pinching in is Leonard. And he'll find the puck in the corner. Colin Huey works it up towards Nelson. Nelson uses the boards, gets around his defensive player, and then hooks it in deep. Stop will move it into the corner, and now Hastings Raiders get the puck back through neutral.
Yeah, took advantage of our line change there with a breakout.
Hard shot from the outside, save made by Gabrick Overton. Another big save, 26 shots. 4 of them have found the back of the twine, so that's where we stand, a 4-0 lead. 2:05 left here in the second period. Far side faceoff looks like Gargoyle will take this draw. Little puck battle right at the faceoff circle, and then Gargoyle does pick it up, tried to stick handle through traffic, taking off his stick, and now turnover in the neutral zone. Dozois flips it in deep. Dolman picks it up, he works to the near side. Where Summers runs into some resistance back down to Dolman. He's going to try the other side of the ice now. And now breakout pass tipped on the way for Dozois, so that's going to negate the icing. And now in on the forecheck. The Raiders again played in
Penalty coming here.
down low, and Hastings Raiders touch it up, and a roughing call will send. Looks like the penalty is going to be on the Spartans.
That's weird.
Yeah, the touch, the way the delayed penalty was enforced there.
Yeah, threw me off because they didn't blow it until the Hastings player had it.
Right.
Got me all excited.
That's exactly right, but it will be a power play advantage first of the game for the Raiders. We're comfortably in the lead here, 4-0. Hendrickson to take the draw. It's won and controlled by the Raiders. Fullerton feeds it down low. Bremer back to Fullerton. Hard shot through traffic. Rebounds there. And while falling down, the rebound was there for Gavin Burns, and he didn't miss it.
Yeah, here's that replay for you.
So 5-0. Took about 12 seconds on the man advantage for the Raiders. Good puck in from the outside. Burns, very athletic play to finish that one. Kellen Huey will pick up the ensuing faceoff from center ice, try to work it up through traffic. A lot of Hastings Raiders there. Create another turnover. Fullerton, another one-timer attempt. This time, stick stayed intact, but another centering pass.
Yeah, working us.
Opportunity. Yeah, it's all Raiders here in the zone. Second period. Inside the final minute, Aiden Anderson moves one forward, can't maintain the possession, so regrouping are the Raiders. Fullerton through neutral, and they're going to be onside at the far side. Fullerton gets it in deep, and then his pass off target. Aiden Anderson in a foot race. Eventually picked up by the Raiders, number 15, Mason Luder. He works it through neutral. Fullerton tried to step through Callan Huey. He denied him. Quickly onto that loose puck was Ruder. He gets it back in deep at the half wall now. Fullerton and Blake Weber puck battling. Henderson walks away with it, sees that there's just a minuscule amount of time on the clock, so gives up the effort, and we hear the horn. Second period comes to an end.
Mercifully,
that was
a horrible period for the Mayo Spartans and a really good one for Hastings Raiders.
Offensive explosion for the Hastings Raiders. Yeah. Yikes, yeah.
I tell you, what looked like really even play there for the first period has turned into an extremely lopsided
It really did.
period there.
Shots were within reason. Scoring chances were within reason. It was all just coming down to that one offensive effort, by Jackson Doman, and then that second period was Yeah,
They
it was,
they
tragic.
took that 3-minute break and got the legs refueled and came up with a little better game plan and turned up their game a little bit and peppered Gabrick Overton with a plethora of shots, 20 shots in a period.
Yeah.
Hate to say he let 4 of them in, but my gosh, none of them were for free. They were all earned.
Yeah, well earned.
Yeah.
A lot of offensive zone time, and that's just kind of the result.
Yeah, 20 shots in a period never's going to go well. All right, well, let's clean some ice, Matt.
Yep, Zamboni's out. Second intermission will be a long one, so we'll take a little break and have more hockey after this.
All right, we'll see you then.
Welcome back for third period action here in the JV game. Rochester, Minnesota, Mayo Spartans hosting the visiting Hastings Raiders, who just had an absolutely offensive explosion there in the second period, jumped out to a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, they played about as good of a period as you could ask them to play. Peppering Overton with a multitude of shots, 20 shots to be exact. Maybe even a few more they didn't tally, it seemed like. But yeah, they were all over them, playing a solid, structured game.
Yeah, that forecheck became overwhelming and just really led to a lot of offensive time. That's the way it goes, right?
That's right. That's how you write it up, right?
Yeah, you get stuck in the zone. Spartans haven't really been playing that 200-foot game, which is key, right?
Yeah.
If they don't work it deep and make the defense gather puck and break out from 200, then it's just way too easy and it's all offense.
For Mayo right now, it's coming down to more accuracy on their passes and then the ability to accept the pass is kind of their weakness right now.
Yeah.
I think they're structurally, they're trying to play the game right. They're just kind of failing on the connections, and it's costing them. So we got a couple of reinforcements here. We got Berriman, we got Bodine, we got
Driscoll's out there as well.
Yeah. Heading off would be Gorgoyo. And one more. Who's the other guy we lost there? I can't remember.
Kellen Huey.
Yeah, Huey's probably on. All right, here we go.
This third period, we saw the Spartans score 3 goals against New Prague.
Right,
so
yeah.
See if a little extra jump can't change things for the Spartans. Breakout pass for the Raiders, gets through neutral, back checking hard as Theobald. His man had gotten behind him. Driscoll gives chase on the far side, but it's blue jerseys in the zone offensively again. Here early, third period. That one's steered away by Theobald, and he sends one across this freshly groomed ice for an icing.
They call it groomed ice, but if you go down there at ice level, it don't look so groomed.
Yeah.
I was like, are they seriously done? It kind of looks like it needs it again. I wonder how, like we said before, I wonder how many times they got to do it before it gets that XL Energy smooth.
Yeah. Did you turn over and back in? Hard shot off target. Rebound. Tried to make its way right out front, hit the back of the net, came towards the half wall, but still in the zone are the Raiders. Forechecking there. Tomey has a goal in the game. He feeds the point. Stepping through pressure there. McGraw gets an indeed hard shot save made by Overton.
Saved by Overton, a phrase we're getting tired of saying. Better than the alternative, though, I suppose.
Both benches look a little thin all of a sudden.
Right. A lot of these players go up for that varsity side of the game, too. So.
Ooh, bouncing puck fell off the stick of number 17, Devin Plank, as he tried to hold the zone. He found that puck and got it back going the other way. And now forecheck creates a turnover. Fullerton with it.
I guess we did not lose Huey. He's there.
Oh, Huey is out there. Yeah, you're right. He must go 2-2. Now the Raiders find possession in their defensive zone. Hard pass near side. Plank works it to the far side. Now into the zone is Reuter. Ran into some traffic there. Now Henderson tries to force a pass through the neutral zone. Didn't work. Bremer from his knees up to Reuter. Reuter walks the net. Hard shot up and over the net. Off the glass. And contact on the far side takes Kellen Huey off that play. At the point goes Wah. Couldn't find the puck. He got stuck in some skates. And now,
ouch,
hard shot up and out of play.
Look, he hit a protected part of Theobald there. Like he took one in the arm.
Yeah, that was a hard shot with intent just to clear, and it went right off the. That's kind of, Paul, that's just seems like how injury prone this team has been.
Yeah.
Something like that, just end of season for a guy or something silly, you know.
You ended up on the injured list next game because of that. You'd be like, oh, geez, snake bit.
Here's Satara, man. Feeds one to the right to the crease. Goes to the far side. Play down low. Satara will now battle for it against Theobald. Supporting another Hastings Raiders player. And then eventually Nelson picks it up, gets it out to Bodine. Tries to get one towards Joe Berryman. He gets it the length of the ice. Stoffel comes out, plays it to the near side. One touch pass. Did get through neutral. And got in there deep for the Raiders. Picked up by Driscoll. We lost the puck, and now it does get it out to neutral. Leonard's transitioning, gets it back in the zone. Off a pass to Hayden Myers. Back through neutral, though, and now turnover created. Bodal jumps on it. Hard shot, save made, rebounds there, still there. Eventually picked up by the Raiders. Work behind the net, and now going back the other way is Summers. Far side, breakout there to Smelzer. Couldn't connect, so now on the near side, Joseph Leonard tried. Gertner picks up a loose puck. Gets it deep and gets in on the forecheck. Puck play to the far side by the goalie. Ooh, strange bounce. And then fed in deep by Gertner. Tried to set up Bodal, but the Raiders jumped on that one and got it out to neutral.
I'd like to see him fire that shot in. He's got a nice wrister when he's got time like that.
Here's a puck played in. Those walls in there forechecking. The far side, half wall, and then turnover at the blue line. We eventually picked up by Jacob Smelzer. He gets it in, drops it. Smelzer with it. Ooh, it's a cross ice pass. Never found a way there. Defending was Calora. Eventually got to the near side, but by that time, all the back check caught up. So dangerous scoring them. Here's a turnover. 2 turnovers in a row. Kellen Huey gave it to their guy, and then he gave it right back to Huey. So, Henderson can pick up that puck through neutral. And the Raiders trying to stretch the ice. We'll go for an icing. 10:07, 5-0 lead for the Raiders. The band is warming up. We got varsity action to follow.
Coming soon to a rink near you.
Face off on the far side. Bodine will take the draw. Gertner's out there on the left wing. Berryman on the right wing. Berryman jumps on a loose puck off the face-off. Hard shot. Hits a stick on the way. Goes up and out of play.
That's our first puck out of play.
Like true puck out of play, right?
Yeah, other than at the benches. That's kind of like deep into the third period.
So they'll start from the same side. Bodine does find a way to win this one. Berryman turns, shoots. Traffic tipped out front by Gertner. And Stoffel had to make his best save of his appearance here in the JV side. Now Berryman walks one to the crease. It's going to fall to the stick of Theobald. Theobald down low. Gertner giving chase. And then eventually Berryman's going to pick up a loose puck in the corner to Theobald off his stick. And now pressuring it hard is Bremer. He's going to create a breakaway. Trey Bremer, hard shot off the post. Hard into the boards. And
you got a post? He was off the face mask. I think he broke his face mask.
Oh, you're absolutely right. He's trying to get the attention. Yeah, that plastic protector on Gabrick Overton's face mask. Yeah, shattered right in half, didn't it?
Looks like it. It either came loose or broke in half, one or the other.
Yeah, maybe the string severed or something, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. Equipment issue brings this to a halt momentarily.
That shot just smoked him right in the neck protector, but thank God for that it was there.
Yeah, good hustle play there by Trey Bremer. Kind of created a breakaway off. It was a pass out to Theobald that kind of jumped over his stick, and Bremer took over it.
Yeah, he was off to the race.
It's a good save. Keeps us at 5-0. 9:22.
Are you a basketball fan, Matt?
I tell you, I'm not a basketball fan in any way.
In any way?
No.
Oh, so the Timberwolves game last night.
If they make it deep in the playoffs, I can guarantee I'll be watching that.
All right.
But,
we'll have to maybe get together for that. But
I would watch that.
Karl Anthony Towns sets records for the Timberwolves last night. Most points in a half, 44 points.
Okay.
And most points by a Timberwolf ever at 62 points. and they lose.
Wow.
They lose. They find a way to lose. They were up by 18 late in the third, and they just flat out collapsed.
Wow.
Coach blaming it on extremely sloppy defense. He was pretty upset, and I would be as well. But Timberwolves have a good team this year, and
Yeah, they're.
might want to tune in.
Are they still leading their division, their
But they
conference,
have
or
been
what?
leading the entire conference, pretty much wire to wire. But it might be getting close with that second loss there. They might be tied for the Western Conference lead.
Okay.
But we haven't. We've only been in that spot for 10 days up until this year. 10 days. Now we've been there. We've been there for almost two and a half months. So exciting stuff for Timberwolves faithful. But they're going to have to go deep in the playoffs to get anybody too excited with this. I mean, the way their team's playing, they should.
Back to action here. Puck's going to be picked up by the Raiders. Carried in deep there by Gavin Burns. His centering pass off target. Digging on the corner near side. Hayden Myers. Bodal finds that puck. Break out to Aiden Anderson. He gets it deep. Here's 200 feet again. I like this. In on the forecheck. Ooh, high stick play. Going to be touched up by the Spartans. Should be Nelson forechecking. He'll find the loose puck in the near side corner. Takes a big check.
You got crunch down there. Some big boys on this Hastings team.
Back to his feet, no problem. Centering pass, and out to neutral. Ian Anderson giving chase. Creates a turnover. Bodal jumps on it, works to the middle. Ooh, big check there
That's
by
up
Dahl.
high. I just wish they would call this. I'm not saying.
Yeah, he looks injured too. Straight to the bench.
Yeah, it's just not right.
Yeah, big hit, solid contact, but the hand's got to stay down.
I can't imagine he broke a bone after the way he billowed over that board like that. Hopefully he's all right.
Shot in, save made, rebound. Another save. Wow, big recovery there. Got a whistle.
Yeah, good saves there by Overton to keep it going. But maybe is he reaching up in that collarbone area? I don't know. He hopped over that fence and really would have injured himself more if that had been the case. Oh, looks like we're going to have to cut this short. There we go. I probably missed it anyway.
No, that looked tremendous ball. At the half wall, Jesse Hendrickson trying to find a handle. Gertner's there as well, battling. Eventually picked up by the Raiders, sent in deep. It's Andy McGraw all over that loose puck. Now it's out to neutral, regrouping at their defensive blue line. Pass off target. Driscoll jumps on it, has some room in front of him. He's going to gain the zone. Still with it, feeds one to the middle. Picked up by the Raiders and played out. Hendrickson feeds it down low. Theobald's in there pinching from his defensive spot, trying to create some offense. Hendrickson battling as well. Eventually picked up by the Raiders. They got it to the half wall. Joe Berryman there. And it's going to create a turnover and have a shot right out front. Couple stick handles and beats a 5-hole. Joe Berryman creates a turnover, good forecheck, and then finishes it on some nifty stick handling there. Ooh.
And he's got Yvonne's approval on that move. Let's take a look at it.
Very excited.
Good moves by Joe. Usually, he goes for the power shot, not so much the dangles. And good work there by Joe Berryman. Third straight game with a goal.
Bodine picks up a loose puck, gets it in the zone, feeds. That looked like he wanted to feed one to the middle. Theobald jumps in, feeds Berryman again, tried to pull it to his forehand side. Fell off his stick. And Overton makes the save, rebounds there. Never got in there. Recovering to the near post. Ooh.
Yeah, he stuck his hand out, I think, and puck kind of found its way into it, deflected it away from the post just in time.
All right.
It's not too often the JV boys get to be excited from the band. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, that is exciting. Unassisted goal for Berryman. Puck at the half wall, shot in from there. Bremer just off target, held in at the far side. Played in deep by the Raiders. Gertner jumps on that loose puck up towards Anderson, gets through his stick and held in at the point again. Shot in off target. Bremer forechecking, picks it up. Centering pass goes through everything, and eventually Aiden Anderson Jumps on a loose puck, gets it deep. Hendrickson forechecking now. Picked up and carried behind his net by Devin Plank. Anderson feeds Gertner. Gertner back to the point. Kellen Huey, hard shot. That's good passing there.
Yeah, I like that. Good vision.
Now Gertner jumps on that loose puck out to the point. Little pass attempt back down towards Gertner. Feeds one in the middle. But gets into the vicinity of Charlie Stoffel. He gets the whistle.
Got a little behind here on the clock. Get that fixed up. All right.
Bodine wins that faceoff for the Spartans. Eventually played in deep. And now forechecking is Bodine. Creates some chaos. Creates a little turnover. A little centering pass. And Berryman's trying to get to that position. Into the zone and through the back checking Berryman. Was that Hastings Raider player? I believe that was Hayden Myers.
Yeah, that puck survived about a total of 6 attempts trying to block that puck. It just kept getting through everybody.
Yeah, eventually found its way to the stick of Kashav Sataram. He got a big shot, save made by Gabriel Overton. And now Driscoll's going to jump on a loose puck, feeds it to the near side. Controlled by the Raiders. Hard shot goes through everything. Far side. Now Berryman giving chase. Works it up to Bodine. He's got it on the far side. Gets possession. Centering pass. Found a way right to the doorstep. Now Bodine jumps on it. Feeds a pass right out front to Dozois. A rebound still there. Bodine kicks it to his skate. He's going to feed it up to the point. It does go through stick. And now, uncalled tripping. No call.
Yeah, if Hastings wasn't whipping our butt, they probably would have called that one. Ooh, that's...
Now cross check up high.
I didn't like that one either. But they've been letting that go both sides, apparently. It's one thing I just don't like is hits up to the head.
Well, here's a dangerous play. I mean, it seems like they're intent on just being to the penalty box. Spartans are
trying.
Still no whistles. Played down low. Henderson centering pass. Couldn't find the stick of Aiden Anderson, and now going back the other way was Jacob Smelzer. Drops one and hard shot off target. Came off the stick of McGraw. The blue line on the far side. Held in. Played down low. And now back out to the stick of McGraw. The shot got to the middle, but Driscoll jumped on that one, trying to work it out. Ran into some forechecking pressure again. There's a good defensive play there by Trivia Nelson because there's a Hastings Raider jersey right out front. Now a loose puck picked up by Hendrickson. Picks it up, skate to stick on his forehand side, jumps around. Some pressure and then gets into a shoving match on the half wall. Colora picks up a loose puck, takes a chop, and then eventually puck shot, glove save made off the stick of Andy McGraw. Yeah, whistles are absolutely put away, Paul.
Yeah, was that a stick up high? That when you say you got chopped?
Yeah, I mean, when they were puck battling for it, it looked to me like McGraw took advantage of a healthy little chop.
Yeah, I don't.
To the midsection.
It's just maybe just deflected up and the stick went over his head, and I didn't see if it was a high stick or not.
Now Colora is going to jump on a loose puck, feeds it to the far side breakout position. Berryman's there, does work it to some open ice. Gertner and Bodine on a different page there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because he had Bodine break and he just kind of went to the opposite side.
Yeah, it looked like Bodine was trying to clear some space for Gertner to carry the puck. Gertner wanted Bodine to pick up the puck in that lane and take it, but still in the offensive zone are the Raiders. Down in the corner digging that one out is Mason Reuter. And eventually Bremer feeds the point. Hard shot coming in. Tipped out front. High stick is going to be the call if it's touched by the Raiders. Bodine does get the first touch, though, so play continues. Now Colera up to Bodine. Bodine looked like he kind of lost the handle on that puck. And then Fullerton jumps in out through neutral. Up towards Bremer. Fullerton with it. Gained the zone, but lost it. Colora is going to work it around to the far side now. And off the bench is Anderson. Bodine was in the bench area, so a dangerous transition right in front of the bench. Play continues. Anderson jumps on a loose puck, and now puck battle off the half wall is picked up by Bremer. He's walking it around, feeds the point. Hard shot. Looked like it was a Mayo stick.
And it finds its way in. I don't know.
Yeah. And then a bouncy puck. Yeah, just
Kind of wiggled. Let's take a look at it. I mean, it looked like he had it, and then it was somehow caught back up. Oh, apparently I didn't hit the replay button. That's always good. Good work, Paul. All right. We'll give you the goal on that. Oops, I just gave us a goal, too, by accident. I tell you what, I think officially we're out shooting them this period.
Period.
Might be tied up now.
Well,
I think we're up by 1.
But a much better effort than the second period.
Yeah, definitely.
To be sure. Ooh. Quickly back into the zone.
Oh, nice check by
Driscoll. Yeah.
Ooh,
now turnover. Dozois going to have a breakaway. And he
pipes it.
Yep, shot it to the glove hand side, just outside the net. Did catch a little pipe, I believe. Here's another shot by Anderson. He rips one just off target on the opposite side. That Dozois tried. Theobald feeds one down, tipped on the way by Nelson. He's still grinding it out, forechecking. Anderson jumps into support. Eventually puck played out, and now Berryman, who has the goal for the Spartans, picks it up. Plays it up. No Spartans jerseys in the line of that passing attempt, so go back the other way. And,
we're going to get a penalty finally.
I think it's an icing.
I'm not sure.
I think he's. Well, he is calling interference.
Yeah, I think the Mayo player took a little bit of liberty on that one. And
they're lining up to face off in the attacking zone for the Spartans. Though,
yeah, wait a minute. I don't. Well,
I think they're just calling a straight up icing, no penalty.
Well, he certainly gave the interference call, did he not? Oh, well.
I think he was doing the icing, whatever that means, where they claps their hands on the top of each other. So here they go again.
Oh, maybe he tried to do the genie in the bottle, but he did the X for X-ray, for interference. You know, if you do this, see what I'm saying?
I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
Let me just I think that's a Janet Jackson move there.
Oh, okay.
You saw
Paul Abdul.
Patrick's laughing at me.
Here's a shot off Huey, got blocked, tries to work it up towards Berryman, but falls out to neutral. Theobald gets it in deep. Spartans touch up, get back in on the forecheck. 40 seconds left here in the third period. Bodine had a pass from Gertner, but we have the right-handed stick. Oh, Bodine tried to go one-touch pass back to Gertner, and
which would have been awesome. Had he made that pass, it was in, right?
Yeah, it would have absolutely been in. 15 seconds. Good pressure here for the Spartans to end this game. Theobald back checking. He's going to cut off the angle for McGraw. Jumping on that is Tomey, who got it through the middle. Just 1 second left to shoot.
That's a shot on net. That's official.
Officially a shot on net, Paul. You're giving it to him? Lackadaisical stick save made by Charlie Stoffel, but it was enough. And the effort for the Hastings Raiders JV squad come in and win by a score of 6-1.
Yeah, plenty of entertainment in the game. Take that second period away, and we had ourselves a pretty good game.
Yeah, that second period was definitely the difference. Outside of that, it's a 2-1 game. So
yeah,
take that however you would like.
It's always good to see that Mayo not folding in the third period. You know, they down 5-0. It's easy to say to heck with this game, and they come out and fight. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, could not agree more. And you could see a little more jump there in the third period.
Yeah. I think Berryman's finding another gear here in the late part. I mean, he's had 4 goals here in the last couple of weeks, or at least 1 week, and playing with a lot more gusto.
Yeah, absolutely right. Well, that's going to do it for us here at JV side, Paul. I got to go get some senior board or something that I got to.
Oh, you got to pick up your poster board.
I got to run up and get the poster board.
All right.
For senior night, so we'll call it quits here early. But great game by the JV squad for Hastings, and Mayo